Hello, this is David Kozik, Chief Spiritual Officer and Senior Minister for the LoveMakers Foundation, a hybrid spiritual organization whose purpose is to bring love to the world, the entire world, and to move the paradigm of the world from fear to love. And finally, to bring love to each and every one of us, to help every one of us become love. Today's Love Message broadcast from Lake Arrowhead, California, on September 22nd, 2023, is love and the courage to live your best life through love. I've thought about this a lot, and people say, well, what is truth? What is something we can all understand, all connect to? And as I've discussed for the last 3 years on over 220 YouTube videos, everything comes from love. Everything. The problem is that people generally don't recognize or realize that we are love. You are love, I am love, we are love. When you have that realization and recognize the power of that statement, the power of that truth, you're going to realize that all the good things come from love. And some of the bad things too, depends what you love or who you love, what your passions are, what the object of your love is, what the power of your love is. Because love means so many different things. I alone have categorized over 30 characteristics of love. The Greeks characterized at least 7 or 8 different types of love. But today's talk is about courage. Because courage comes from love. And when you realize or recognize that you are loved, guess what? You're going to become courageous. You're going to become confident in yourself. Maya Angelou wrote, love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. But it's even more than that. It's courage. Love will give you the courage to live life at your highest level, regardless of what's happened in your past. Whether it's trauma, disappointment, failure, it doesn't matter. Because when you realize that you are love, and that everything springs from love, and that you can become love, you will have the courage to live life and get beyond anything that's happened to you. And yes, there are techniques that we do utilize, that I utilize in our for-profit coaching and in our spiritual counseling. And we'll give a short light energy session to people who come and want spiritual counseling or any type of prayer work. It does work, because once you realize or recognize that you are loved, amazing things happen. I've been inspired by a Netflix documentary on the Medal of Honor for American soldiers. And it's an 8-part series. It was an 8-part series. I think it might still be going for season 2. But the key is that these courageous acts, what is the purpose? Well, the courageous acts are due to love, have come out from love. When people are willing to give their lives for others or to advance a military objective, what is that about? Well, it's because of love. Love of freedom, love of their fellow teammates, love of their family, love of their country, love of God. One such hero is Sergeant Sylvester Antelock, who in World War II approached a machine gun nest of Nazis, pinning down his troops. What did he do? He said, hey, look, to heck with this. He charged right into the machine gun fire, drawing the fire to himself. He was hit, fell down, dazed, in shock, got up again, hit again, dazed, shocked, came to, got up again and charged that machine gun nest, got hit again, got up, overtook the nest, forcing surrender of that machine gun nest. Wounded, shot in a few places in his body. There was another machine gun nest that started lighting fire on his soldiers, on his platoon. What did he do? He, again, charged head on. This time he wasn't lucky. A machine gun gunned him down and he died. But that motivated his troops and they overtook that machine gun nest. So what happened? Well, it was courage. That's why he got the Medal of Honor for courageous acts beyond just ordinary acts of heroism. But let me tell you, what was that? It was love. It came from love. Love of country, love of his fellow soldiers, love of his family, love of God, love of his country. Now, when we take that, why can't we apply love to our life in everyday situations and live in love each and every day? And guess what? We're going to become courageous. Forgiveness, compassion, kindness, confidence, finding passion. Those are the things that are going to flood your consciousness with the energy and the consciousness of love. And when you do that, courage will happen. And you'll be able to deal with anything that's happened in your life, present or past, because you are love. And that love connects you to your highest self, and if your highest self is God, it connects you to God. But it connects you to all that is. Paulo Coelho wrote, an act of courage is always an act of love, because everything comes from love. Martin Luther King said, hey, look, the only way we can get rid of hate is by love. It's so true. But my message here is that love is the way. Everything comes from love. Jesus knew it. He was brave. He was never fearful, was he? Stories in the Bible, he was never fearful. In fact, he could have gotten out of being crucified, but he chose to do that. Why? Courage. But why? What was the essence of the courage? Where'd that come from? It came from love. Love of God. Love of humanity. Love of you. Love. Love is the way. Love is the center. That is the cause of everything. Everything you have in your life, the essence that holds the universe together, that is love. So now, know at this moment that I am love, that we are love, and that we realize and recognize this moment that love is the most massive force, powerful force in the universe, and that our courage springs from that, and that we move into each moment of our life now and forevermore with courage, fueled by love. And we know that we are love and are courageous, and each and every moment we live with the highest courage and confidence in ourselves and in what we are here to do. So it is so. Amen. So I just want to send you off knowing that you are love, you are courageous. Courage doesn't mean not being afraid at times. What it means is overcoming fear. That's what love does. Love overcomes, doesn't it? Just like the darkness, what does light do? It overcomes the darkness. When you have a full room of light, there's no darkness. So use love to get that courage and live every day in love and in courage. So it is so. Amen. Look at our website, LoveMakersFoundation.com. There's some great information on there. But no, we're here for spiritual counseling, brief life energy sessions. We're here to help. So go in love, and remember, love is the way.